I think she might be with my wife.
Exactly, so she's like.
Let me see.
No,
No, did you tell them to talk about the budget?
Oh, I forgot my water.
It didn't seem to be that much.
I always forget my water when I have big agendas. I'll just go. Good luck, Morgan. And then walk. It's all first readings. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, ready?
Good evening. Welcome to the November 28th Board of Aldermen meeting. I now call this meeting to order. I want to ask everyone to rise and join in the pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I would ask the city clerk to call roll for attendance.
Alderman Allen?
Here.
Alderman Even?
Here.
Alderman Francisco?
Here.
Alderman Holman?
Here.
Alderman Hughes?
Here.
Alderman Mortland?
Here.
Alderman Perot?
Here.
And Alderman Weezahan.
Here.
Mary is presiding, and we do have a quorum.
Thank you. Before we get to the minutes, I just a couple comments. One, I think the turkey trot was a huge success. I think there was in the neighborhood of 140 to 150 runners, I believe. Is that correct, Pam?
For the adults plus 50 children.
That was great. And so I want to thank the staff. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Also, would like to thank Alderman Even for being the sponsor for that event. Thank you very much. Also, I don't know if any of you were there, but Redevelop lit their Christmas tree on Saturday, and it was a very nice event. I had no idea the head count, but there were an awful lot of people there enjoying cookies and cocoa and Santa Claus and the reindeer. So I think a lot of people in the city really look forward to that event, and also I think Alderman Weezahan and his family for sponsoring that. And finally, briefly, in a very immediate past, a happy birthday to Alderman Weezahan and Alderman Holman. So, happy birthday. I will be refraining from singing.
I said I quit.
Moving on to the minutes, I seek a motion and a second to approve the minutes from the November 14th meeting.
Second.
Alderman Morton.
I'd just like to advise that I've caught up on the minutes and talked to the appropriate parties and up to speed.
Thank you very much for doing that. Any discussion or amendment? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Carries unanimously. Thank you. Does the city clerk have any citizens who wish to speak?
No, sir. But you may hold for just a moment, just in case.
Time's up.
You're the boss. So.
Wait, if someone comes in, we'll get to that. All right. Moving on, and we can catch up with that gentleman if we need to. Public hearing, a public hearing on the proposed 2023 budget for the city of Town and Country. I now declare the public hearing open and would ask the city clerk to enter exhibits.
Exhibit number 1 is affidavit of publication of notice of hearing published in the St. Louis County on November 10th, 2022. Exhibit number 2 is typewritten notice of hearing posted at the municipal center on the city's website and sent via Notify Me. And exhibit number 3 is bill number 2260.
Finance Director Joanne Chadali is here to answer questions. Since we've seen the presentation, I asked her that I didn't think it was needed to have another presentation, but she's here to answer questions. And I would ask if there's any questions of the staff or any discussion. We're happy to entertain those. And are there any members of the public that wish to comment? Okay, thank you. I then declare the public hearing closed. I have no appointments. And if I at this point would allow the board the opportunity, for any commission chairman to provide any reports that they would wish to do so at this time. Alderman Francisco.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As the mayor said, we had a great turnout for the turkey trot. I'm going to take the opportunity to tell you that it was the first time we went past 200 registrants. We had 208 to be specific, so perhaps holding it on Thanksgiving Day was actually a good, worked in our favor. And in addition to Holly, we wanted to also thank the second and third graders of Principia because they made the trophies for us and goodie bags for kids. So
Great.
shout out to those guys as well. Our next event is Photos with Santa, and that's going to take place Saturday, December 10th from 9 to 11 at Town Square. There are only 5 more spots left, so if you're interested, please hurry up and sign up. Family dogs are also welcome for the photos. And the last thing I'm going to tell you guys real fast here, and it's not until next February, but we are bringing back Art and Wine, and we're doing on February 24th. And the reason I'm bringing it up right now is because we do have 2 sponsorship opportunities. So if you or anyone you know is interested in getting involved in that, please contact Ann. That's it.
I'm just curious, how many total photos are there? You said there's 5 left.
Ann, how many?
Roughly.
30.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Alderman Allen.
Thank you, Mayor. And I see one of our very committed members of Ways and Means here, Mr. Akins. Thank you for coming, which helps me remember. Just 2 days after our last meeting, we did have a Ways and Means Commission meeting. Ways and Means Commission did vote to support bringing forth the use tax. When possible.
Perfect. Thank you. Mr. Sheldon, I believe you do not have a report. And we have no unfinished business. So moving on to new business, bill number 22-60. Let's seek a sponsor for the bill. And we think that as a Ways and Means, it would be Alderman Allen.
Yes.
And without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2260 is an ordinance approving the budget and authorizing budgeted expenditures for the budget year beginning January 1, 2023.
Thank you. Therefore, bill number 2260 is continued to the meeting of Monday, December 12th, 2022 for the second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 22-61. I thought this would probably be the board as a whole. Without objection, the city clerk read the bill for the first time.
Bill number 2261 is an ordinance regarding the rate of compensation of employees of the City of Town and Country and repealing ordinance number 4474.
Bill number 2261 is continued to the meeting of Monday, December 12th, 2022 for the second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 22-62. Let's seek a sponsor for the bill.
Go ahead and sponsor it.
Thank you. Thank you. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Before I do that, can I just confirm I've got Alderman Weezahan, Alderman Holman, Alderman Allen? Okay. Bill number 2262 is an ordinance approving a deer management plan and authorizing a wildlife management service agreement between the City of Town and Country, Missouri and White Buffalo, Inc. for professional deer management services.
Bill number 2262 is continued to the meeting on Monday, December 12th, 2022 for the second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 22-63. Seek a sponsor for the bill. Draft Alderman Holman.
Yes.
Thank you. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2263 is an ordinance accepting the bid and authorizing an agreement with Gerstner Electric for 2023 traffic signal maintenance and repair.
Thank you. Bill number 22-63 is continued to the meeting of Monday, December 12th, 2022 for the second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 22-64. Seek a sponsor for the bill. Also, on most of these.
Yes.
Alderman Holman.
They're number 9.
Thank you. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2264 is an ordinance accepting the bid and authorizing an agreement with T Hill Construction for the 2023 on-call roadway maintenance program.
Bill number 22-64 is continued to the meeting Monday, December 12th, 2022, for the second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 22-65, also sponsored by Alderman Holman. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2265 is an ordinance authorizing a professional services agreement with HR Green Inc. for 2023 on-call engineering services.
Thank you. Bill number 2265 is continued to the meeting December 12th, 2022, for the second reading and consideration. Next, bill number 22-66, also sponsored by Alderman Holman. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2266 is an ordinance accepting the bid and authorizing an agreement with Gamma Tree Experts for 2023 on-call tree trimming and removal services.
Bill number 22-66 is continued to the meeting on Monday, December 12th, 2022, for the second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 22-67, also sponsored by Alderman Holman. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2267 is an ordinance accepting the bid of Corvish Janitorial for 2023 custodial services at city-owned buildings and parks and authorizing a maintenance agreement for same.
Thank you. That bill number 22-67 is continued to the meeting on Monday, December 12th, 2022, for second reading and consideration. Bill number 22-68, sponsored by also Alderman Holman. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2268 is an ordinance accepting the bid of St. Louis Select Landscaping for the 2023 grounds care program and authorizing an agreement for same.
Therefore, bill number 22-68 is continued to the meeting Monday, December 12th, 2022, for the second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 22-69. I thought it would be sponsored by the board as a whole. Thank you. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2269 is an ordinance of the City of Town and Country, Missouri, authorizing and directing the submission of a ballot proposition to the qualified voters of the City of Town and Country, Missouri, to consider imposing a local use tax at the same rate as the local sales tax of the City of Town and Country, Missouri, for purchases from out-of-state vendors.
Thank you. Bill number 22-69 is continued to the meeting on Monday, December 12th, 2022, for the second reading and consideration. The warrant list is in the amount of $203,655.89. Seek a motion and second to approve.
So,
Second. Thank you. Any discussion or amendment of the warrant list? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes unanimously. Thank you. I do not have any other things that I care to mention, but I will open it up to any of the aldermen. Have anything you want to bring up that's not on the agenda? Yes.
Question.
Please.
For the baiting stations for the deer, when will they start baiting?
Well, it depends on when, assuming approval of the agreement with White Buffalo and when they would come in, which would be tentative mid-January. The baiting would begin late December,
So
early
after-
January.
And will they go to the same places they attempted to bait last year, or?
For the most part, and if anybody has interest or is experiencing problems, if they would like to contact me, we could definitely meet with them and discuss any of those properties.
Thank you.
On that note, Mr. Sheldon, would you just share the Queen year numbers? Or-
I don't have the exact breakdown.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're updated.
It took 27, I believe 20 were doe. Maybe 6 bucks and 1 button buck.
Good job.
We don't have any historical data, like we can bring to the next meeting. on the Queenie Hunt?
On Queenie, I believe last year it was 30. And I don't have the exact breakdown,
Somewhere between 30 and 35.
something like that, yeah.
Thank you.
And there's, to our knowledge, there's never been an innocent bystander hit by one of the arrows, as far as I know.
No, they've not had any problems, and to our knowledge, there's no documented running off from the park. I believe where they typically arrange for the archery hunting is in the interior, but there's not a problem with the deer running onto neighboring properties with the arrow.
For adjourning, I would seek a motion and second to approve.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Carried unanimously. Hope everybody had a nice.
Look, I see you Thursday at the turkey